be the the bad, the evil in the world, right?
Right.
They've escaped, and people like he called him Timmy, right?
Timmy and Jimmy.
Timmy and
But
Jimmy.
what was the lady's name? She had the same name too.
Jimmy.
On Soul. Okay.
I think Jimmy is a universal name.
You're gonna make me watch this.
It probably had. It was probably
Just
an
for
acronym
that-
for
just
something.
for that name.
Well, look it up. What are the characters on
All right.
what's
You
it
start
called?
recording?
Yeah.
Whoa! Oh,
damn. Tommy
We just
Jerry.
looked it up. We just looked it up. Their name is Jerry and Jerry.
All right,
Yeah.
yeah, Terry. So you're Terry
Oh,
That's
I'm
who
gonna
you
be Terry.
because.
Now, who do you feel like? Who do you feel like
You
you
remember
relate
at
to
the
the
end,
most?
Terry? They were like, Terry, we're giving you this award that you asked us to give to you.
I feel like
all
that's
of
my
us.
ego side.
I said, yeah. When that happened, I said,
I saw
Romo.
myself in Terry too a little bit, but I also saw myself in
Nah, I'm totally a Jerry. I'm just so kind.
who's Jamie
Jeez.
Foxx's character? I forgot his name already.
The guy.
The main character.
Who's the character? What's the main character's name? Romo?
Oh, I forgot.
The guy.
Nah, because I'm dyslexia again.
The guy who's the main character of Soul.
Yeah.
Who is it?
That's
I'm
who
gonna
I
look it up.
relate to. All right, hopefully it
You
doesn't
still
sound
are you recording this?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Glenn Gardner.
Wow.
It's something Gardner, I think.
Gus.
Joe Gardner.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're Moonwind. You're the guy that goes back and
Oh
forth,
yeah, on the boat. Yeah, the guy's like,
Yeah, I feel like that's who you are.
spinning the. And then look, whenever his hair sometimes like that, look. Like I bet you when he gets out the.
Oh my god, yes it does.
You see,
That's a redemption. It's better than Lord
And
Farquaad.
I came back, and you guys still don't listen to me. I should
So-
be out there. I should be out there. You know, surfing the galaxy. You know what I'm saying?
You mean the universe? I mean the purgatory?
No, universe. My bad. Surfing the universe. Oh yeah, purgatory. I said, oh, this because this is purgatory. This is
No,
world.
this is life.
No,
With
but
purgatory.
according to that, like that picture, because this is purgatory because this is the land of the five senses. You know what I'm saying? This is where your soul is weighed. How are you gonna handle yourself having those five senses? Are you gonna just indulge in all those things that you see everybody else,
Why not?
or are you gonna know that like in the corner there's something higher?
I think life's purpose is simple, bro. It's strippers and cocaine. I think we're all missing the point. It's strippers and cocaine.
Hell yeah.
We're not recording that over.
We are.
Oh shit.
At one point in my life, strippers and cocaine, that's the ultimate weekend.
You really did it.
I really did that.
Chris did all that shit, y'all. Chris used to be a cool heathen because he used to do that and have threesomes.
See, mine was just get drunk and go to strip clubs. Get
Right.
drunk at the strip club.
Right. Yeah, coke is another level. That's
I didn't want to do
hell of a
that.
drug,
I
yeah.
did not want that.
Did your life feel like that? Remember in
Rick James?
in Breaking?
Dave Chappelle?
No, that show that gangster show you love so much.
I was about to say, do not
Peaky
bring
Blinders?
Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, the music came on.
Yeah. Remember when Homeboys first did cocaine?
Yeah.
It was, yo, man.
Yeah.
Let's go, man.
It's like modern day Metallica and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
For a 1920s fucking.
You hand grinded that?
No.
Oh, I was
Well, that's the supposedly the specialty of the show is that they mix modern music with the 20s, and that's a give or take. You know, I can see how that can take away from the show or from the story of Peaky Blinders. But,
So that was
Soul,
that movie, that Disney movie.
Soul,
That's why we started recording.
Soul Train.
So Chris and I had seen it, right?
You saw it
Yeah,
first.
we all saw it separately. We were trying to watch it United. That sounds so
No, you
weird.
had seen it a
kinda-
long time before us with your niece.
Oh.
And you had told us about it, and then eventually I just watched it, and then I was like, oh, but yeah, and we nerded out to Romo, and finally he watched it.
I'm trying to remember who I first watched it with. I told you it was my
Bird, I
niece.
think.
I really watched it with Bird.
Was it Bird?
I feel like it
I
was.
watched Everything Everywhere All at Once with her.
Yeah. Don't you see
Everything
everything, with her?
Everywhere All
Did you
at
see
Once.
Batman with her as well?
What made me want to watch
You see
Soul?
everything with her.
I'm trying to think what made me want to watch. I did see Batman with her. And him.
Were you there too? Did you see Soul?
He paid. Oh no.
Nah, just kidding.
He didn't have to. We could have just walked into the theater.
I know those crazy things.
What? I'm trying to. Now you're trying to.
See,
now
I'm-
you make me
I'm
think.
actually
Where I
nice.
watch it?
Fuck the other family that got it for free.
Who did I hang out with besides you guys?
But they probably needed it, right?
Man, fuck them. Fucking bitch. You had like 5 kids taking up 5 seats.
Sneak in, sneak in, sneak in.
Oh, that's what she was doing. She
bro.
was in our seat. Yeah, he said
Oh.
that we had paid for.
Right.
And, you know,
But there's no usher.
there's some
Nobody
people.
checking tickets.
There have been some people that have been like, man, come on, bro, you couldn't find a different seat. Like, nah, fuck them. They better find a different seat. I paid for these hoes.
I paid for this specific
Shit.
view of the fucking screen.
Oh, because Kevin
There you
recommended
go.
it to me. He saw it first, and then he
Shout out to
recommended
Kevin.
it to me. Yeah, shout out to Kevin. He's like he brings me a lot of good ideas for the pod. He's like an uncrowned cast member. So
There you go.
like Ed.
Right. Well, he's been on.
Ed, you're right.
Ed has been on. But Kevin can get on if he ever wants to.
He just has
We have future episodes. We're
Tony
gonna have
wants to
features.
get on. We're being so
Yeah.
mean. Tony, sorry, I forgot about you.
We got
You're
No,
totally,
I totally
you're
forgot
totally,
about you,
you're
bro.
totally gonna get on first before Kevin. I promise.
It'll be Tony and then Kevin.
Oh my God,
We'll probably get Tony multiple times and then Kevin, and they can
What
just be
about Yvette?
rotating. Yvette can get on again. I just uploaded that episode on Spotify.
Communism.
No.
Communist?
But
So we all saw individually.
we all cried.
I've seen it twice.
We're all grown men.
I cried internally, yes.
Oh, you didn't cry alternately?
It's because,
Externally?
okay, look, I know it's really deep, but I kind of saw some of this shit coming. Like, I was like, oh, I see what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could put together the whole. So I
I
knew it was
still
coming.
think it was a beautiful man movie.
It wasn't like, my bad, I'm so sorry.
I agree.
It wasn't like everything everywhere all at once. Everything everywhere all at once made me blubber. like
Okay, yeah,
fucking
I had to
hell.
hold back tears on that
I
one bit.
blubbered.
But I was in the theater, so I wonder if
bro.
that's why.
I was in the theater and
I
I,
was like-
blubbered like a baby, bro.
Yeah.
I saw it, bro. I saw it twice in 2 weekends. I saw it with Bird the first time, and then I went and saw it with this chick. Who will go in there?
You took a chicken, a baby chicken into the movie theater?
Because I was trying to
I'm
save my
professional.
fucking marriage. You know.
But are you a farmer? Like, are you gonna take a goat next?
I don't know if
I'm
I'm
more-
supposed to like
I'm
be
more like
mad
a-
or I'm supposed to like not be mad.
I'm more like a
you give me
shepherd.
look like I'm supposed to be mad, so I'm gonna be mad.
About what?
I don't know.
What'd you see?
No, but we're not talking about everything everywhere all at once.
Oh, that's what you're mad
no,
about?
That'll
I'm
be
not-
a feature.
No, it's
No, but I'm
like
just
who
being-
you took, you dick.
Oh.
You could have took me. Could have took you, bro.
You were too busy.
Ooh,
Battling your
man.
demons.
That should be our next movie after Star
You were
Wars.
too busy trying to figure out if you want to be a supervisor or work. or
No,
you're gonna be
he
a
used
bad
that
employee.
movie. My bad. He used that movie for another purpose. It was an underlying reason that he took her to see that. And
The
maybe
only,
if
thing
I-
the only thing I see is that he didn't take his brother to a movie.
It wasn't that kind of movie though. Once you see it, you'll understand.
I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, I think-
It's a good romantic movie. Actually, you could take a date. I don't think it's like the movie.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad you didn't take me on.
Yeah. Like I went with my mom. Like
Good took me
we're
to
supposed
see Top
take a-
Gun.
Supposed to
My
take a
bad.
woman. No, we should go see Top
We
Gun.
still can. No, we only have 4 days. He's leaving. Isn't that some bullshit? We start watching the Star Wars movies. And we agree we're gonna watch them together. He's gonna be gone for a week.
Okay, let's see it Thursday then or something.
I gotta work. I gotta work Thursday night. What do you
It'd
mean?
be alright.
Hell no.
So do I.
The Star Wars will be there.
You just can't watch the third one without me.
All right, guys.
What part did you cry?
Yeah,
Soul.
bro. So everything you're about to say before I interrupted with my
You don't
shit,
mind me
go
asking.
for it.
About?
Soul.
So
Oh. What was I gonna say about it?
Well, what do you think it was about? What was the meaning of the movie?
Honestly, I think it's about like what people think the purpose of your life is. People think like it has to be like you have to be a violinist or you have to be a pianist.
You have to have a talent.
You have to have a talent of some sort.
You gotta have a purpose. That's how people
Yeah,
think.
you gotta have like some type of a job like that drives you insane. That's why that one scene I meshed with that so well when Homeboy was finally living life.
Yeah.
When he finally realized what he was thinking, it's like, man, all I think about is this fucking job. Fuck this job. I want to go live life.
Right.
That's the purpose of life. It's not. I forgot how he said it at the end, but it's not about, what you've done. It's how you went out and did it. It's
Right.
what you've gone out and done, the adventure you've experienced in life. To me, what I predict at the end of it all, when you go to the great beyond, like they said in the movie,
Mhm.
what journey am I going to take? Am I going to be a mentor to these kids? Can I teach them through my life before they even take this journey on? Can they mesh with my own personality to continue on?
Man, you know what? That area, the Great Beyond, it just clicked right now that it goes really well with the Urantia. Like, there's midwayers, there's people who are trainers that teach
yes,
people.
because how everything is classed out.
There's a hierarchy
Yeah,
and stuff.
that's
It's
just like the
movie.
first part of the adventure where I told you I got bogged down in the
Right.
whole like it's like a giant office building and everyone, you know what I'm saying?
Right, the same like Soul.
Hash that out.
You don't want to get into the
Send you the great beyond.
You got vacuum clear, right?
Your
got that
mouth.
Grumbus?
Oh gonna make you. I'll do like a dog. Like put your fucking face in. Like you see that cherry you drop, bitch? I'll be doing that shit.
Man, that's
don't do that to
fucked up. I know,
dogs.
that's
Sniff it. Smells like shit, right? You see that stain on the carpet? It'll never come off.
Hashtag animal abuse over here.
For real.
No, I'm talking about doing that to Romo. That's a human.
Oh, you're just comparing it to
I'm
like
really-
how crazy people do that to dogs.
No,
I think people are more
So
upset
that means
about.
you're crazy.
No, I would do that to him.
Mm.
I would do that to him. Never a dog. Of course, I've never hurt an animal.
But they, in high school, there used to be this girl that they would call Hoover back.
Wow.
Fucked
But you
up,
wouldn't smoke.
dog.
Oh,
Damn.
Like a
okay.
vacuum.
I picture.
Y'all went to the wrong
I
way.
picture something completely different. Why this chick was a Hooverback.
She smoked up everybody's weed. Not the other way. So yeah, so I agree with you. It's like about like everybody thinks they need a purpose. Like, oh, I was put on earth to make a business, or I was put on earth to, and I don't think we were put on earth to do anything specific, but live. And anything else is like how you live and what you make of it.
It's the adventure you have throughout your life, I think, is with it.
The journey.
Yeah.
We're always thinking about the goal. What's the goal? But really, it's the journey. It's not the goal at
Yes,
all.
because it's not about. Yeah, it's like a sandwich. Look, it's like the beginning is the top bread, the end is the other bread, the butt, right? Whatever the top bottom. But it's all about what's in between that matters. You know what I'm saying? What's in between is what makes the sandwich. Period. It's
Right.
it's not where the journey takes you. That's gonna make you or break you. It's the journey there. You know
It's
what I'm
like,
Excuse me.
saying? Don't try to take my shine.
no,
He's bouncing off of
Give
it.
me a proper pause, and you guys can take it in.
No, that's dead air, bro.
And then,
Nah,
and
that's
then,
better, that's
and,
boring.
and after you say, "Wow, my gosh,"
Oh,
then
what?
you can say what you have to say.
That's not how I see
Hold
it.
on, hold on.
They just keep going, doing.
Hold on, no, shut up.
Okay.
Shut up.
Let's live in it.
Wow.
Wow.
my God, bro.
All right,
That was
damn.
awesome.
Oh man, that just came to me like out of nowhere, man.
Damn. No.
Can I talk now?
Yes, you are permitted to speak.
That was the good amount of time to.
That would be the Vino podcast.
Oh my goodness.
No, it's translated for anybody. It's like when you start in the end journey, like when you, like say you start a sport, like for most, you can say like young Texans, it's football. They
Mhm.
started when they're young, and then most of them, yeah, thank God, it fades out for them after high school.
Right. It's natural.
And that's the one thing a lot of them they will regret about, or whatever they say, they still live in the past. But it's like, man, you should just have enjoyed the journey of it and glad it ended the way it did.
Mm.
You know, would you have
They
wanted
survived out of it. Because you could get
Makes
CTE and get, brain damage, and you could die.
Hey, bro, there was a time last week when I was at work, and I'm looking around at everybody there, and I'm looking around at certain people who've always been there, and sometimes you call them a weirdo, but. And then I thought, I don't know, something in that moment made me feel the future. It made me see, you know what? I'm going to look back one day and be like, damn, wasn't it nice to see so-and-so always there, the crew we had, you know what I'm saying? Even though, like, right now, you're like, they're a bunch of weirdos and so-and-so's this, but at the end of the day, that's still the crew we got right now, and that you're going to remember that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember that.
I recently thought that because I always just think like my coworkers, I don't care, But it's been like fucking almost 10 years. So at the end of the day, I do have like good memories with some of these people, like past bosses, past coworkers, and it's like they really made more of a difference on all my coworkers did from all my jobs, made more
Whoa!
impact on me than I realized.
Brock Lesnar over here bringing the studio.
Mm.
But you gotta, we're with them all the time. We're with our coworkers a lot.
That's what I'm saying. We take it for granted.
Yeah,
Mm.
That's anything that we're around a lot. You know what I'm saying?
that's true. 'Cause they could be psychopaths or something.
This is why like we talked about before. Not to even be cheesy, but this is why our friendship is rare. We constantly know and are remind ourselves, are reminded by something around us, the value of what we have. You know what I'm saying?
Why is that?
Huh?
Why are we reminded of the value?
Because I don't know. Y'all always come back. Talk about how much you appreciate each other, we appreciate this friendship. I don't know. You tell me. Y'all go through shit where y'all constantly coming back and talking about how like, yeah, man, this is a rare friendship, or we really appreciate each other. You know what I'm saying?
I guess for me because just past experiences, and then I'll have times where I'm reflecting and I'll talk about it with my sister or somebody. I'm like, well, I've never really had friends like y'all were. Y'all want the best for me. It felt like
See?
And there's been signs like where I've been with people who are just like, just keep getting me more drunk, more belligerent.
See? Something.
And so like there's, and that's just by trial and error though. I think it sucks that there's so many people out there that are bad friends,
Well, they get stuck with bad friends. You know what I'm saying?
but don't get stuck with them.
True.
Realize that you have like you don't have to have. Sometimes you have to go through a period of solitary confinement, like I did, to understand what a true friend is. I had to isolate myself from all friends, and then I had to have a family member. It had to have a connection. Sometimes you gotta have somebody bring you into the connection, which is I don't know.
Yeah, like I keep trying to get wrong with her and just being with his cousins. Trying to.
Man, you don't want none of that. Telling you, that's not the pathway you want. That's not the path you want to go down, man. That's the path to the dark side.
This guy.
Telling you right now. I love them all. I love all of them, bro. Don't get me wrong. Love y'all. They even listen to this. But nah, bro. I'm telling you right now.
So shit to the core.
Stone cold bitches, bro.
Bro, I'm talking about the size of my mom and would want to beat your ass. Type shit.
You still want me?
That's good. That's good family to have.
Man, that's not the type you want. You tell me to avoid women like this. Like, you see why it's been a problem for me to avoid women like this. We're surrounded by them.
You were raised in the darkness.
Oh my God.
You bang.
Heck yeah.
Nah.
I was raised in the darkness.
I was born.
I was born in the darkness.
I think you asked me a minute ago, like, what was the scene that got me?
Yeah. Let's talk about the topic.
What made you cry? Like, because I'm going to tell you mine in a minute.
It was when he was singing that, when he made it back.
Right? He makes it back.
He makes it back. He did his performance. 22 was gone, and she became a lost soul.
I like how he remembers the number. He might not be right, but he remembers he's a number.
Nah, because there is like a 22 versus the world. It's like a little mini thing. So I remember seeing. 22.
And the way I remember is the same way that she did it. It was very great story writing. It was an annoying woman's voice.
Tina Fey.
Is that who Tina Fey is? Little
She
22?
dead ass, yes. She
Tina
dead
Fey's
ass said this. I can make my voice like this or like yours, but I choose to make it like this because it annoys everybody. And I'm like, that is great story writing because it is annoying. That's how I remember it.
That's really cool, yeah.
But no, it's when he goes back and he starts playing the piano just because I can tell, like, okay, he wants to get something off his mind. That's what everybody does. If you go write, you go do research, you do something that gets your mind off of whatever you don't want to do or whatever you're trying to deal with.
Too much, yeah. And what was he?
He pulls out the pocket everything in which 22 was carrying in his body.
Right,
so then he puts it in front of him, and I saw what he was doing. He was creating a song out of scratch. He took the notes away, took all of that, took away the fundamentals and went with the flow of what was in his heart.
Right.
And he saw the backstory of everything he went through and everything that he was thinking about. That started making me think about my own life. Like, man, that's the point of it all, bro. Like, it's not the path you've taken, it's the journey you've gone to where you've gotten to. I'm taking a fucking dark path to get to where I'm at, but, imagine you take those ways so you find your way to light. You gotta know what true darkness is in order for you to know what light is.
True.
That's what got me the most. It was just, you gotta enjoy the little things.
What was that character's name y'all said I am?
The what?
The character. Blue hippie.
The blue dude?
The hippie dude, yeah, what's his name? You got anyone on the phone?
Willow Wind?
Willow Wind?
Nah, man, they ain't making shit up.
I think it's Willow Wind.
Alright, Romo.
But yeah, what got me was because he was under the tree. When I was under the tree, and I was under the tree in my backyard watching it on my phone or whatever, and then there's a part where the little, what is that? Like a seed fell in his hand, and then right then it just fucking hit me. I'm like, whoa! Like it just appreciating the ability to see the tiny things, like a little leaf fucking falling.
Moonwind.
Thank you.
Moonwind? That's a cool name.
I trust
Trust Google. Moonwind.
That's funny. Counselor Jerry and Counselor Jerry.
Why they call them counselors?
Because that's what they were. They were teaching the young kids about.
The young kids are like really like probably grown up people, but they're adults. Their souls are so young.
Well, their souls are not born yet. They don't know what life is. That's
Right,
what-
most of them are young souls.
Actually,
Like the
they're
numbers.
newborn souls.
Yeah, they're like 4
They've only earned the
million.
name of just. They've only earned a number. They haven't even earned a name yet.
Right, they haven't gotten anything.
They have
22 is
these-
the only one who's been around.
For thousands of years because people have done it the wrong way.
I remember, was it Shakespeare? Or no, Shakespeare didn't talk to her, right? Einstein?
A lot of them did. A lot of philosophers did. A lot of people.
Mother
tried.
Teresa, I remember seeing.
But they all approached it in the wrong way. And
Right.
he was the only one to finally understand it. And
Right.
he was the only one for having such a boring life of why he wanted to live it so bad.
Right.
Like she wanted to explore that, which was fucking cool.
Right.
She wanted to see, okay, what is the reason why people wanted to? Because remember, she just wanted to just live in that up before and never wanted to go. Like never wanted to upgrade, never wanted to level up.
Yeah.
And
She's
then-
comfortable.
Yeah,
Stability.
she was set
Yeah.
in her ways, but she figured after she spent time in the homeboy's body, she figured out like, oh my god, this is what life is about. The smell, the taste, the camaraderie, the talks,
The sound, the
Yeah.
birds,
the music.
the feeling, the actual.
Remember, all the
feeling
things
of
that
warmth.
she thought was stupid was everything in which she.
Well, they didn't even tell her anything about that. They didn't tell her anything about the little things. I don't know what they were trying to do. I'm sure
They were trying to get her to want to live life, and that's why that last counselor, Jerry, was like, "You got to understand something nobody got to understand."
Right.
And that's what all you feeble humans don't get, and that's just living life, enjoying it.
Yeah.
You know, everybody thinks you need to have a purpose, and you have lived a successful life if you have a purpose. It's like, well, what about the journey all the way through? You probably hated that journey just being a president. We don't know that about the presidents and stuff. They could have hated it, for all we know. They just put up that front, but internally, they hated being what they weren't.
Who knows? Well, I'm for some reason Bill
This is
Clinton comes
clear.
to my mind. I'm thinking he had a blast becoming the president, but maybe I don't know.
Obama probably did too.
I'm sure they had a good old
Oh,
time.
I'm pretty sure Clinton had a good old time too.
Yeah, Bush. I think they had a good time. Now, I think in the Great Beyond, they didn't go in because it's a kids movie. They don't go into
Afterlife.
they don't go into like bad
You
people.
got baby steps.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just like, you know,
'Cause that
I'm not
movie-
criticizing
Look,
for
there's
it.
no, because there really is no such thing as bad people. We're not born bad. We're born good. We become corrupted. We turn into like that movie. We become lost souls, and that's what lost souls become bad people. You know what I'm saying?
That's why that one, the one major. My bad, you know, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, we did. So we did.
Okay.
It's done. It's done.
No, but it goes with what you're saying. Is like that's why the greatest symbolism in the movie was that one guy who was searching on the beach for something, and he was obsessed with it. He was obsessed with finding gold, and that's why he became a lost soul because of the greed that he had.
Right, focus on one specific goal.
You become obsessed with it.
That's why people, I think, sometimes like there's a lot of suicide. Like I hear about young comedians, people kill themselves, and I think it's because they think I have to be a comedian. If I'm not successful at this, or if I'm not the same as other people,
I
or
don't mean
something,
shit. My life is meaningless.
it's meaningless.
But how do you know that like this is just a phase?
It could be a step
Yeah.
to becoming the greatest
Yeah,
writer in
yeah.
the world, or
How
something.
you know you won't one day look back and say, man, that was the fun time I had trying to be a comedian, you know, make it. It was fun. I learned a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It helped me become what I am now.
I might
whatever
not
it
have
is.
made it. I didn't become Dave Mother Love and Chappelle, but you know what? I because of the work I put in, the experience I got, you know, like that was good. That was nice. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it wasn't for nothing.
Yeah.
Everything we do.
It's like homeboy in Soul was ready to give up a pension, good pay, medical care, everything that your basic person would want is basic coverage.
Yeah, I'm getting
You know,
scared
you're
just
good.
thinking about giving all that shit up. Cause I saw him. He's a teacher. I'm a teacher assistant, so I definitely saw. I used to want to be a rapper and shit. I forgot how. Yeah.
I thought the most selfish idea he had was when one of the students was ready to quit, and he was just like, "I don't give a fuck. I want to go focus on me." I'm like, "That's fucked up."
You could tell he was falling off his path. He was
Yes.
lost.
He was starting to become a loss on himself.
And that's what was interesting. They both taught each other. It's like a parent and a child. Like you teach each other stuff that you didn't realize or that nobody else could have taught you. His mom didn't teach him that, but this soul, which was like kid-like, right? Because she was like innocent. She was like a kid. And so like they had to teach each other stuff. It wasn't just her that learned, it was him. And then in the end, us.
So my favorite part of the movie, well, I got a couple. but one of the ones is when 22 first becomes homeboy, and that student who wanted to quit comes over,
Yeah.
and you know it's like fine, just do it, quit, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And you know like all this student who wanted to give up, they just need to hear someone kind of like just okay, fine, like kind of like not tells them that no, you shouldn't do that. More like okay, well we can do that, but then what? You know what I'm saying? Or like, you really don't like this? Here, let me hear you play. And you saw the little girl play it, and she instantly gets inspired. She instantly goes to that, what's that place where you get, what's it called?
The flow state.
The flow
Flow
state.
state.
But that's what they call it?
Zone.
But anyhow, yeah, the flow state, whatever. And then that really made me like, that's how I've learned to approach the generation. You know, when you talk to these young kids, you're trying to create a connection. You know, they all already have everyone telling them that what they're doing is wrong, that how they're thinking is wrong, that you know, blah blah blah. Nah, but if you were like, well, you know what, yeah, you know what, maybe everybody else is wrong. You know what I'm saying? But what do you think if you did about this? You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes they just they need to be treated like their opinion matters because it does.
Right.
Their opinion does matter.
Every question they ask is a relevant question.
Yeah.
Right.
And then, you know, obviously when you start to realize that, oh, this movie is going towards telling the message that living is about living. You know what I'm saying? That if, you know, and I go further by this, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't make your religion any kind of devotion to a God. You should make your religion living. You know what I'm saying? Because that's when you go back to God, that's what He's gonna want to ask you about. How did you enjoy living? What did you do? What did you learn?
But living like correctly.
Yeah.
Right? In the wrong
That's
way to
why
live.
that's why we come back all the
Negative.
time. Yeah.
That's why we always
Yeah.
have the power of
You
choice.
saw the lost souls. Yeah, you become obsessed. You become materialistic. You become
Greedy.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like
Lustful.
Yeah, you know what I'm
It's
saying.
like the lesson just went over your head.
So you gotta come back and do it again. You know, it's like school. You know, if you don't learn the lesson, then you're gonna get held back. You know,
Right.
And you know, you're not gonna be allowed.
And it takes a spiritual sound to kind of break you of that.
Yeah, you're not going to be allowed to move forward and move higher on until you learn the lesson. You know, we're not going to get to ascend to the talking about Urantia, the final. You know, to go to the super universe, the paradise regions, until we learn the lesson here in this planet. You know what I'm saying? You know, we need to be focused on that.
Mhm.
Like I said, too many people are focused on like that goal. Like, oh, I can't wait to become a freaking angel. I can't wait to ascend. Well, there's a lot of work to do before that. So why don't you focus on that? You know, that will come.
And that bring me to something because this morning I was talking to my mom. She was telling me how like
I gotta pee.
moms worry about a lot, and they think about, well, what if I did this? What if I did this differently? They're always thinking about their failure, and I'm like, well, you gotta stop thinking like that. You gotta think about the here and now. All that's just past. Now let's move forward.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes.
You know what I mean? Like
yes.
that's the only way.
You keep staring at.
He wants to roll more green. Roll it up.
I'm thinking about it.
All right, man. That was a good podcast about soul. You got anything? Well, he's going to pee, but we're still here. Do you got anything else to say about it? Is that your favorite Pixar movie or not?
Nah.
No. What's your favorite Pixar movie? Is it top 3 Pixar's?
Top 5, I'd say now.
Wow. Why, there even that many? Tell me your top 5 Pixar.
I don't even know what's Pixar movies. What are considered Pixar?
Toy Story, Cars, Nemo, the Up, the house thing.
Oh man, that was an epic ass movie.
Dinosaur one with the little caveman kid. I didn't watch that one.
Dinosaur with little caveman.
Yeah. Now, Toy Story always gets, even Toy Story 4, people hate on Toy Story 4, but it kind of got me.
It got me.
Yeah.
I almost cried at the end of it.
Yeah. It was a cool ending, seeing him like move on. He's almost like one of those spirits that don't die.
Is it recording?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Top 5 Pixar, is it in your top 5?
Hell yeah.
Top 3? Top ever?
Pixar. What are some other movies?
So there's Toy Story, there's Nemo, there's Up, there's...
I don't know, the Nemo movie was a pretty good one too. I want to
Incredibles.
rewatch it to see what the more message I can get out of that. Probably I'll watch it on the way to the beach with the kids.
It's a real good one for dads.
I like it.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
And you really, it's like, wow. But that's...
Cars is always dope. I always love Cars.
Cars, I think, is my dad's favorite movie ever.
Really?
And kids movies. He likes dumb, funny movies.
You know, it's the one movie that me and my nephew and my niece, or
Ratatouille.
niece, my nephew and I.
For
I love Ratatouille.
Ratatouille's really good.
Our movies is fucking Speed Racer. Speed
Oh, really?
Racer and Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph is good. I like how they like make fun of the internet and stuff. Like they
I thought that was pretty dope.
yeah. But Soul is up there. Soul has the most meaning, I think, in any of those. But, so I think it's my favorite Pixar.
So deep.
Yeah.
I love Terry.
I was telling him I think Toy Story just made me think. Like, did you watch 4? Toy Story 4? No. Okay. Well, it was pretty good. But the
But
way
which one was Toy Story 4?
when at the
The
end.
spoon. The
The Sporky. But
Sporky.
Woody ends up not going with any kid. He
Are
ends
you
up-
sure that was the fourth one?
Yeah. Where had Key and Peele as the little duck and the rabbit.
Oh,
the-
okay,
'cause the third
okay,
one was
okay.
the-
Because I was at a
bear.
carnival or whatever, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, never mind.
Bear. Yeah, third one was
Yeah,
Third
third
one was
one was
Bad
like
Bear.
prison. Yeah, okay, that's the one I was
in the,
thinking about.
yeah, in the daycare. Which one was that was fine too, but I like how they ended it. Like, but I feel like these toys are like angels or like spirit guides for children who need them. That's what because kids have these imaginations and maybe it represents something like that. Wall-E was a fucking good one.
You hold on.
Pixar. You ever see? I have it. I'll take it. Through it.
Picking those over there.
Wall-E was amazing.
Hand grinder.
All right, I guess
Wall-E
y'all
was
good.
okay.
Yeah.
I feel like that could be the future, bro. Hopefully not. It's a.
I think the final lesson you can take from Soul,
There you go.
if you had to take it,
Put a bow on it.
Go live.
yeah, it's pretty much go live your life, go
This-
enjoy the
this
journey.
is what I've
do.
always.
Oh, go ahead.
But also don't fucking not pay attention to your surroundings.
What I've always said to people who have loved ones that have passed on and they miss them or they can't get over it, I always say, look, first of all, you can't change the past, you can't change what's what. Let me tell you something. If this individual who passed on to the other side could for 5 seconds come back and give you a message, it would be this. We can no longer live. We can no longer breathe. Do it for us.
Right.
Go breathe. Go live for
Do
us.
it in our honor.
You cannot do it anymore.
This
You know what I'm
fucking
saying?
guy. See, when I get this fucking what is it? My fucking car time machine going, bro. He's gonna be eating his words, bro. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be able to complete it. Or change the past.
What the fuck?
Back to the Future?
Back to the Future. I can't remember the fucking car.
Bro.
Even I wouldn't, you know what? If I had
It
time
would fuck
travel,
up the. It would fuck
if
up
I had
everything.
time travel, I wouldn't do shit with it. I like the way I wouldn't change anything on how things have been.
Nah, I wouldn't either.
I like the motherfucker I am. You know what I'm saying?
I was messing with you. But
It'd be cool to see though.
Just cut it off.
no.
Just cut it off. Yeah.
Are we done? No, you can't take the whole interview.
Oh, go ahead. I
Yeah,
know.
whatever.
Remember Vino's podcast. Go ahead.
No, that's an alternate reality.
In another
Scary
I
reality
took the
where he
time
becomes the dictator and he's like takes over everything and he's like 1984.
I
Oh
took
my
the
God,
time
yeah.
machine. I took the time machine.
Wasn't there a movie that was about that? Wasn't it? This is Netflix
My
movie.
logo would be like
Back to the Future.
My
No, it
flag,
wasn't Back to the
my
Future.
flag would definitely have a snake like
Kung Fury. That's what it was.
Chris Farley.
No, you remember Kung Fury?
That stupid movie with
Yes.
all the CGI.
The CGI, all fucking like 80s retroed out.
Yeah, Romo watched some really weird movies when he was young.
Oh my god, bro, that movie was fucking funny.
Anyhow, what about Soul, Romo? What's the message that Soul leaves you with? Did you already say it?
Yes.
Oh, well, all right.
Oh, you did it?
No.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Nah, go ahead. I guess we're just gonna end it there.
You said
Like-
live. You said to live. Oh my bad. Go.
I'm saying, like, if you're gonna start a new venture, but it's not you feel like it's not your, man, go start it. Live it.
Right.
Do what you're gonna go do. Go write.
Yeah, Chris.
No.
Failing is not
Cushion
the
chest,
For
t-shirts,
me, go draw.
stickers,
Go, you know.
bumper stickers.
end. Money is in the way of that. You gotta have money to make money.
Cushion chest bumper stickers. I like
You gotta
that.
have money.
It doesn't always have to be something like that. It
We
always
can just make 3.
And then you gotta find. I don't know. That
Us?
costs money though.
What the fuck was that? Was
okay,
that a
at
bomb?
that point, that was the
Was that
end.
a bomb?
That was the end of it.
No, it's your work.
No,
it's
it's
your
not.
unicycle.
Oh, that made that noise?
That's what it's.
Something heavy.
Oh
fool.
my god, I was trying to end this episode.
Are you gonna drop knowledge before we drop this episode, or are you done?
No, I was done.
Oh.
So they make a part 2?
Did he say what his final message about Soul was?
No, go.
What is it?
Start something new. And
Oh
go
yeah, he did the venture.
Yeah,
That was right.
I have chapters that you can just sit there and say, like, I started jujitsu and I got all the way to here. I gave up because of this or whatever. But at least you're living life. At least you're enjoying it.
Alright, don't break it, bro. It's already.
I know, for real.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, yeah, yeah.